So I know I did a Namora video last video. I have been trying really hard to try and get a Namora deck that is working consistently. I thought I had it and then it just kind of all fell apart. Ended up changing that one around. Had a couple good games with the deck I have now with Namora. The Wong instead of the Shuri seems to be the biggest thing. And then being able to Wong with like Gwenpool, Ironheart, any like and with Doctor Doom on Wong, a lot of power. So it's pretty much a Wong deck at this point, and then Namora is kind of just a if you happen to have a card by itself in a lane that can win. So if you've got a buffed up Scarlet Spider that's in a lane by itself, definitely do the Namora. We do have Symbiote in this deck as well, just in case we do want to eat something, like if we don't get the Wong down and for some reason can Ironheart early without Wong, you can always eat the Ironheart. Symbiote gets 0 power, but we get to proc Ironheart again. Still got Storm for that bit of control because we do have a little bit of cloning going on, and I've just thrown Negasonic into this just in case we're not kind of getting the cards we want, and then we can just potentially stop the opponent. Just have a bit of annoyance, so we could like Storm into Negasonic and then just do something big with like, you know, Wong into Doctor Doom. So I don't think Namora is the showcase of this deck as much as I want her to be, and I'm just trying so hard to get her to work. It just depends on the game. She's not going to be a card that you're going to get value out of every single game, and that's something that you kind of have to accept when you build a deck around her, just because you can't guarantee that you're always going to have a card solo in each lane. So she's kind of, I wouldn't say she's a plug and play, but she's very, very situational, and you have to build the deck around how situational she is. So having Wong instead of Shuri has definitely helped improve the deck. This deck is still sitting above a 50% win rate, and I think other decks that I've seen with Namora are kind of sitting around between like the 52 to 54% win rate. So I think the deck I've got sitting around that, and then hopefully I can just showcase kind of what a good game looks like, and then probably I just want to be transparent and show that you're going to lose by a couple points or you're just not going to get the draws. So I probably will show some losses as we go through. And then yeah, if this is fun, then I'll keep this deck. Otherwise, if I find during the recordings that the deck falls a bit flat, it's not doing what I want it to do, I'll probably still put out the video. It's just going to be that I just need to go back and tinker with it. And typically I wouldn't want to do 2 Namora videos back to back, but I just really want to get this deck working. So enough with all of that. We all know what this deck's doing. We all know that we're trying to get 4 cost out early. So we're all on the same page there. So let's get into some games and let's just try and get some big wins. Okay, Utopia. That Utopia is really big for us. So we may not even need Psylocke for this one. She gives us 1 extra power, but we're still only going to be able to play 1 card anyway. So yeah, I think we just skip turn 2 and we may use Psylocke a bit later on if we do need to kind of get something out a bit earlier. Oh, Morbius on Quantum Realm's big, so obviously we are versing a discard deck. At this point, we get Symbiote down first. We then get Gwenpool with Symbiote Gwenpool. And then we could also, turn 4, I think we do this, we activate Symbiote now. Or actually, undo all actions. What might actually be the play here? Morbius is going to keep growing as he discards, but I think we can potentially win out with power. Like, I just don't want to miss out on Storm. Like, we kind of have to Storm So I reckon it's technically turn 4. We can then play Gwenpool and play something big. We Storm Negasonic this lane. We have priority, so that's cool. So it's either going to force him to play in this lane, but we've got the Negasonic to like pretty much lock out that lane. I don't think he's going to be... So we'd have to play at least 2 cards there. We do have the Ironheart. So what we can do, play Gwenpool here, activate this now, and then play Ironheart. Just because we're going to be able to really play Ironheart. We could play her here, and then that gets up to a 2, just to get some power. Okay, so then we Gwenpool, hopefully it hits Dr. Doom quite a lot. We like to see the Dr. Doom hit. Awesome. Dr. Doom again, that is big. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely going for really big Morbius. We haven't seen him hit an APOC or anything yet, but he could still just be holding on to something really big with Dracula. Honestly, we have a 615 Dr. Doom. Pretty obvious to play the Dr. Doom at this point. We're not going to match to hit that 15 power on a lane. 30 power to lock out Utopia. We're probably going to lose Quantum Realm. That's fine because we're probably going to win Flooding. I don't think he can get anything into Flooding. I would snap, but just, yeah, we're not 100% sure. So he discards. He didn't play a card yet, so there's the APOP, which goes into Dracula, discard again. Yeah, so pretty much, I think we win anyway. That only got up to 14, but if we play Dr. Doom there, because it's Quantum Realm, Dr. Doom goes down to a 2, so not worth it. The Storm Negasonic, huge, pretty much locks that lane out. It is a combo you definitely want to have by turn 4 if you want to go down that route, but that was a great game. Let's get into another one. Got fee, so +1 energy for each card you play there to each player, so that's pretty big. Do we get our 3? We don't have any 1 cost, that doesn't affect us. Okay, we could play a Storm early. I reckon Storm early. We've got Scarlet, and we could potentially pull Dr. Doom. I do like that we're going to be getting extra energy, so I'm okay with that. Scorpion's annoying.
Hey man, I'm cool.
The Rock's obviously annoying. So we could just be versing an annoying deck. Could potentially be a control deck. Awesome, so we do have Spider-Man that we can play now. We could play Wave to get... Could play Wave here. And that gets Dr. Doom out. And then we're not really going to get... Do we want Dr... No, I think we get Spider-Man out. Because then maybe we potentially get... Well, he's staying out of flooding, so it's going to... Ooh, to destroy. If he goes... He doesn't go into flooding, so that's cool. He could keep destroying Wolverine to try and get Wolverine into flooding. At that point, we probably can't beat flooding if he does get that Wolverine in. Okay. This is pretty big, actually. So we can actually get value from Namora on 2 cards. And then we could just get some extra energy, activate Spider-Man, and see what happens. Hopefully he splits and does get 1 into flooding at least. Weird. Oh, I am an idiot. I thought because we played her Oh, it's because there's a card there. Don't mind me, I played that really stupid. If we lose... Yep. So... what we can do... I really would have liked to have a Wong at this point. I've played this wrong, so if we lose, it's literally just because I've played it wrong. As much as I want to play Ironheart, it's just not worth it. At this point, Doctor Doom's probably going to stuff us up as well. And then he plays Green Goblin. So yeah, we've... Oh, fucking Feast is doing its thing. I'm just going to retreat. I'm just going to probably just be transparent. I'm just going to retreat. We can't do anything. And I completely stuffed up the plays. I shouldn't have played Psylocke. I should have left her out, got the buff, split. That split would have negated Hobgoblin. Alright, starting turn 2. Cards that move, so that doesn't bother us. This might be a... This could be a wave into Doctor Doom into Symbiote. That could be a big play. Gets a lot of power across. Obviously, wave does probably help them out as well. Might as well, he might play here as well, so if we get 2 energy, even better. So he gets priority, and that's fine. So what can we do here? So we can still only play... If we want to play Storm, we kind of want to play her now. I think Doctor Doom into Symbiote is looking really nice. And he counters with the Cosmo. That is... Oh, that's such a good play. At this point... What am I thinking? Do we try and... Oh, but it's turn 5. Could just do something like this, and then Namora endgame. He's gonna play... So he's play Spectrum, that's pretty big. We kind of lock out... Alright. What is... What? Okay. Who does... Oh, we can't activate it anyway. We could just get him for extra power here to win. He won't play in this lane, and we're only getting an extra 5 here. But we just need him to not play in one of these side lanes, and we win. And this might be the Namora play that I was hoping to showcase, because we are splitting. As long as there's nothing big, that's that. I guess no value out of that, and I think that's still not quite enough. Oh, just not getting the... Bad plays. Alright, forgot to switch my scene in OBS, so from this point onwards, we're back to normal recording. And turn... Next card turns into a 6 cost, that could be pretty big. So we could play Zabu. It's kind of after turn 2, it's not really needed. Pretty big to start off with. Then we get Feast. So I think we just get rid of Black Vortex now with the Zabu. Means that we can play Symbiote early. Heimdall's kind of annoying. Whoever's winning his location adjacents get +4. Okay. Do we Symbiote here? Symbiote here now. Okay, so he's going for a Wong. If he plays Mystique, it could almost just be a retreat. Alright, so we get our Wong. Okay, so turn 5 is an actual Namora turn. So we play Wong down here. I'm so over Professor X. So what do we do? He's got priority. And so Negasonic's pretty much... So I don't potentially think... And then I guess we play Namora here to try and win adjacent. Namora here, Negasonic there. That's huge. We're probably not going to win that. My thought process with the symbiote here is we can eat. That's just going to eat the spider, isn't it? Well, it's completely locked our... See what happens here. That's going to go up to... Oh, he's playing an Urshim deck, so he's getting heaps of energy. Like we could play 6 here and then hope that he doesn't play anything in Crown City, otherwise we lose. We could play 6 here and hope that he doesn't play anything here and he's locked himself out. I don't know. I think we'll just see what happens. Namora could be the clutch play that we needed. Oh, and we still just win Black Vortex. I thought we might have potentially lost. Negasonic does that, so we cut it even there and we win. Oh my god, that was... In all honesty, I think if Symbiote ate Heimdall, they would have got... Oh, we would have had all that power move across, so... Would have won. Awesome. That was a good Namora game, I guess. So on to the next. Alright. So we have ended up getting a bit of value out of Negasonic, so that's good, because she was kind of just a card that I did literally just throw into this deck to see what happens. We could have played the Vire, but I don't know, I kind of just feel like that's not... Like, wait till the end, because I may fill locations, and then if I've had a Vibe, it's kind of annoying. I've got Wasp, Sabu, so hopefully it does brings in the Viburium. That's annoying. And he gets his Dr. Doom out for free. But he has pretty much filled that location. At this point, I'm kind of liking Negasonic as kind of an end. If we can try and keep priority. We'll Gwenpool now to try and see if we can hit Scarlet. Please hit Scarlet. We got him hit once, that's fine. Now we get the Wong. We play him here because he's going to get a +1. And then we split, so we're going to get an 8 cost somewhere else. Namora, we've lost value in because of the rock. We could have played in middle lane a bit more. We could also try buff up the rock, I guess. Okay, so they're going to try and play something big. They've got priority. But I think what we can do is potentially play that there. Or do we wait? Because he's going to go up one more. We split him on turn 6 because he's going to go up till 9. Try and get the most value out of that.
We are the future.
Awesome, so we've...
Opponent snapped.
We play that. We've locked him out of this lane. He can play something here and win it. If he can play something in every lane, it's going to be really close. But in theory, if he only plays a couple cards, then I think we're either just gonna lose or just gonna win. Any Odins? That is huge. I didn't even think about the Odin. Depending on where this goes, if he... Damn. I thought we had a play. Oh, we could have... It's all good. It's just a game. Of course we get a TVA. Just Psylocke for power. Last card you drew. Let's get Psylocke down anyway. Means that we can play Wong early, so we could potentially just double Ironheart. Or even just single Ironheart. Pretty lucky.
Time's up.
Yeah, pretty much this is all we can do. And it's just hope that a Psylocke at 2 can get up to 8 power or more. Keeps going. Yep, the only reason we won that one is because we had onslaughts. So, well, let's see if that gives us the win streak. Okay. +1 energy. We get Zabu out early. That's pretty big. Oh no, wait, that doesn't do anything. Doesn't mean we can get our 4 cost out any earlier. Can't see have -1. Alright, I think just magic is pretty big for us as well. I think magic would really work well in a deck like this, to be honest. And then I'm not even going to worry about Namora at this point. I don't even think she's really doing anything for this deck. I really thought we could have got something going. But yeah, I don't know if it's hard to say. Like, I still don't know if it is potentially the way I'm playing the deck, or if it is that the meta's not the best right now for this style of like flooding locations with lots of smaller clones and everything. Please don't just give it to Namora. So we can put cards to get -2, so he just goes back down to that. But then turn 5 we can play a big Namora. actually, turn 6 Namora buffs up Scarlet, and then so we do that, and then on turn 6 we can. I think this is just showcasing that maybe magic is kind of really needed for decks like this. They could be going for a really big. So got the Wong, got power. It could be a junk deck. I'm just gonna snap. I need to get some of my cubes I've lost back. Just as I was just dissing Namora, she might be the actual reason we win this. But yeah, I think making this video, you can probably tell it's been taking a toll on me. It's stressful, I don't know why. I should have just kept it going. At least got 2 cubes instead of 1. I think this has just showcased that magic probably is potentially needed in these style of decks just to kind of get it running. But yeah, I'm gonna try one more game, see how it goes. But this deck's kind of getting under my skin a little bit. All right, as usual, starting turn 2. Do we get anything? So we get wave. So that means we could play Namora early and that's about it. Or we could just set up for a Negasonic play. At this point, that is... Negasonic here. They've also got to deal with 0. Okay, so Kitty Pryde is just going to get bigger and bigger. We'll try and get Scarlet down. So we may have stopped them at... oh no, he has to be played in... You know what? Let's stop playing for Namora. Let's see how this goes. So they don't want Kitty Pryde, fair enough. So obviously this is going to be a typical zoo deck, and then we're obviously probably going to see Marvel Boy come out pretty soon, I'm assuming. Alright, so Wong's at 2, so we can play 2 cards here. We can get Wong down. Oh, but Asteroid just... oh, potentially should have actually played Symbiote. Is it cost or power? Lowest cost. That's a 3, that's a 4. If we can, I don't think we can actually get priority here.
Behold my mighty hand.
Unless Symbiote goes into limbo, which he does not, of course, because why would he? And there's no point in eating. And then yeah, he's gonna have something greater than... I think... oh, he doesn't. He plays Ultron. Of course he plays Ultron. Yeah, we just got rolled. If we had priority, it probably could have been a different story. If we had priority in that game, then us eating Negasonic would have killed his Ultron, which means that we potentially would have either tied or... I think we still lose anyway because he was ahead by 16 points in that lane. So I don't really know what's going to happen with this video. I'm just going to do the outro. That could show a few clips and be like a 15-minute video. This deck is just kind of... it's just getting to me. It's not doing what I'm expecting it to do. I don't know if I just don't have enough energy cheat. Like, I don't know if putting, like, taking out Negasonic, putting in Quicksilver, and then replacing, you know, Wave with a Wiccan, or, you know, Symbiote Spider-Man with Wiccan, and trying to get heaps of energy that way is something that could be beneficial to this deck. Um, I don't know if it's, as I've said throughout the video, I don't know if it's the meta. Like, I know the meta's pretty junk heavy for higher ranks. There is a lot of death, like null, death, destroy going around. And then yeah, I'm just, you know, if somebody watches this and they can pinpoint like, oh no, actually you're just an idiot not understanding. Like, I know there's a few games where I stuffed up by not taking the time to realize what was happening, but also, yeah, just because I feel like Namora is a good card and that she should be performing better than she is. But I think the setup to get her working, like, I don't know if I should have been playing Zabu and then Symbiote, then eat the Zabu and then play Namor, so there's only one person in that lane, and then, like, I think there's a lot of play lines with her and I'm just not playing it correctly is the main thing. But yeah, I think I need to tinker with this deck a little bit more, or just completely leave it at this point and just play other ones. I just wanted to try and get something out showing that I did actually try, and just to be transparent, in these videos, like I was trying to get this deck to really work, because I do believe Namora is a better card than I am portraying her to be. And then yeah, it might just be looking at other people's YouTube videos, seeing what they're doing with Namora, because I feel like I'm close to getting a deck like this style of deck working. I think it's just the lower cards and potentially maybe having, not needing Symbiote or not needing Gwen, and having another low card is what I'm missing. But yeah, I'll leave the video at that. If you enjoyed it, if you have any comments or critiques or anything, leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling about these videos, and I think moving forward, I'm probably just gonna go back to making decks that I'm having fun with, which will probably be like this Sauron decks and Destroy decks and all that. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and hope you enjoy the rest of your week.